I was an Army helicopter pilot. After 22 years in the Army, I was lucky enough to be accepted for a job flying air ambulances and police helicopters. Military pilots are particularly suited to air ambulance work because they're used to flying and landing in unusual places. When I first joined the Army, I worked in a ceremonial unit, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, with old-fashioned gun carriages pulled by teams of 6 horses. After a couple of years, I decided I was interested in aviation, having read about it and looked at what was required to change jobs within the Army. When I transferred to the Army Air Corps, I was employed as a refueller, signaller and truck driver. And after another couple of years and a lot of work to pass the selection, I went on to my pilot's course. It just shows with a bit of determination and a lot of work you can achieve almost anything as long as you understand it won't happen straight away. Since the first time I went in a helicopter, I knew I'd found where I belonged. I still get the same excitement when I go flying today as I did nearly 30 years ago on my first flight. I consider myself really lucky to be able to earn a living doing something I love to do. Normally a pilot would spend some time planning a flight before they even think about starting the aircraft. Unfortunately, we don't usually know where we're going until the last minute. Sometimes we don't even know exactly where we're going until after we take off. And that means I have to do a lot of planning for all eventualities at the start of the shift and deal with the detail after I've taken off. In flight, we have to deal with the detailed planning, the actual flight, talking to air traffic control and ambulance control on the radios, and also balancing safety against the needs of the patient. All of this needs to be kept within a complex set of rules, so there's a lot to think about. Every day brings a different challenge. My job doesn't just involve the flying, it's a constant puzzle-solving exercise. I get a lot of satisfaction from solving the problems so the patient gets the care they need. It's a fantastic feeling to go home at the end of the shift and know I made a difference.